Hello everybody. So I thought yesterday was the last video for 2022, but nope, I lied. This will be the last video, I think, because I'm kind of bored. And I was looking at my Astra stock, and after looking at the financial statements of Astra, and I am 92% sure I'm going to sell this stock at a 92% loss as well. So let me explain why. So you should like do this to all your companies as well. See how much cash they have how much burn rate they are doing, and see like how many quarters they have before they have to raise capital, and when will they go bankrupt because of the recession that might be coming 2023. So they have to cut the burn rate. Okay, so if you look at the cash and cash equivalent 67 million, so this is their Q finding. You can go find this at their investor relations website for whatever company you're looking for. And yeah, so like TNQ have a lot of information you can look at, and like a treasure trove of information. So marketable securities, so they put it on bonds and put some of the money on bonds and stuff. So it look like they have around 159 million in cash, okay, for Astra Space. And then if you go down, and yeah, now we're going down to the recent quarter, which ended September 30th, okay. And then they had launch product revenue of 2.77 so about 2.8 million. So it's like the engines, small engines they sell for like spacecraft, I think. And then okay, so space product, so I take another one. So cost of revenue, or the cost of revenue, they actually make money on the, so it's gross margin positive for the space engine. So that's pretty good. That's a surprise news I see. Another surprise news I think that Chris Kim, the CEO of Astra, on December 12th, he bought like $118,000 worth of stock. So he bought 250,000 shares. So that's surprise. And then he another on this August, he also bought 100,000 with average price of $1. So yeah, so let's keep going with the burn rate. So research and development is 32 million, and that's a dramatic increase. So they need to increase it because they're developing the rocket for sales and marketing. That's why I don't get 4 million. Well, they don't even have a rocket really. So they already have a lot of backlog and stuff. So what would they need to spend money on sales and marketing? So they just throwing that $4 million in the water. So I'm not really sure what do they need to spend that money. So I think it's wasting money spending sales and marketing when you should focus all your money on developing the rock and like generation 4 Astro rocket number 4. Okay, and then general and administrative, so that's like taxes, employee insurance and stuff like that. So about 20 million per quarter. So they're burning about, with research and development, 30 million plus 20 million. So that's around $50 million per quarter they are burning. Okay, so impairment expense, so that's like non-cash expense. Goodwill impairment is non-cash as well. Loss and change fair value and contingent consideration, I don't know what that is. So realistically, they're burning around 50 or 60 million for this quarter, because impairment, goodwill, or not cash expense. So that's like goodwill impairment. That's like if you bought a company that's worth bought it for 100 million, but today only worth like 20 million. So you have to write down a goodwill impairment of 80 million. So that's basically what that means. Non-cash investment write down and stuff like that. So I'm not 100% sure on what the impairment expense and goodwill, what kind of investment are they writing down, but that's what it is. So you have to double check on my understanding on that as well. So So realistically, they are losing around 50 million per quarter, but like in reality, they are not very capital efficient. So as you like, their like research and development is 32 million and general administrative is 20 million. If you compare to another rocket company, Rocket Lab, they are developing a much bigger rocket, but I think they're spending a lot less money to develop the rocket. A rocket lab have like $500 million in cash and they only burn like 40 million, so they got 3 year runway. Rocket lab, not Astra only got 3/4 of runway, not even 1 year, so probably like uh 3 times 3, 9 months of cash left for Astra. Okay, let's see. Research development. Okay, look right here. $17 million for Rocket Lab. Okay. And Astra is spending 32 million. Rocket Lab is building a huge Neutron rocket, and they're only spending 17 million. Oh, that's very, very capital efficient. Astra is building a much smaller rocket, and they're already spending 32 million. And general administrative, so 22 million, and Rocket Lab Astra is like 20 million. So Rocket Lab is a lot more capital efficient than Astra. Okay. So also like I think a couple weeks ago they announced $100 million stock equity financing that cannot dilute more than 20%. They have a 20% cap for dilution. So let's see. Let's go to Yahoo Finance and Astra. And so their market cap is 116 million. If you dilute 20%, so that'd be like $24 million. That's the maximum you can raise from the dilution from your market cap. So they only have like 3/4 of runway left. They cannot really like I have to get them like a lot of credit and like respect for launching a rocket that's like successfully reach space. And that's very hard accomplishment to do. But because of their cash runway, they only have like 3/4 left. Barely have 3/4 left. And I don't see how they're gonna recover from this 95%. Like if you bought it from the top, which most people did. 97.78%. Wow, that's a huge drop. If you're getting back to normal, you're getting like 20 bagger on this stock. And so Rocket 4.0 earliest, like they're doing tests 2023 toward the end of 2023, and commercial launch probably 2024. They only have like, if it's successful, their track record is not great. So I think they launched 4 times another research and failed 2 times. So 50% success rate, that's very, very bad. Usually you need like 80 or 90% success rate, but they're not even close on that one. So like, I'm not 100% sure how many times they success or how many times they launch, but I do know it's like their fail rate is like extremely high. So that's why they had to cancel the previous rocket and develop the Astra 4.0. So as you can see, like I probably will lose all that money, $1,119, 92% loss. So I'm gonna take it on 2023. Since stock is already like down 92%. Yeah, it could still drop. Like it could still drop another 50% from here. So it's very, very possible, because if Allianz bankruptcy, that's it. It will one day drop 50%. So that's the reason why like you can look at all your companies. Like if you have invest on Wayfair, like it's most importantly you look at their gross margin, like cost of revenue minus product minus revenue. So that's gross margin. So that's very important. So just make sure you look at all your companies and make sure like how much cash they are burning and can they last another year, so stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching, and see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is New Year. Tomorrow is Sunday, so probably Monday. Thank you